Good afternoon, everybody. This is a quick review of what we've covered these past 2 weeks. And then I'll end off this video with the question you have to answer in section 3. So you're supposed to watch this video first. At the end of this video, go ahead and answer the question 3. Then I'll post the second video with the response. Okay? So let's begin. You're given these two equations, y equals 3x plus 4, y equals 3x minus 1. Now, if I'm going to solve these two equations, and I want to know if they have anything in common, I'm going to use the algebraic method in this case. So I rewrite it, y equals 3x plus 4, y equals 3x minus 6. I can state, since they are both equal to the same output value of y, since they're both equal to y, therefore I can say that these two expressions are equal to each other. So then I rewrite it as 3x plus 4 equals 3x minus 1. And then I just look for zero pairs and undo the action. Okay, subtract 4 from both sides. Then I take away 3x from both sides or remove equal values. And I'm left with this answer, 0 minus negative 10. What does that mean? That means there's no solution. That means that these two expressions have nothing in common. There's no input that I can pick that will give you the same output for both of these expressions. Okay? Now, what about geometrically? How would that look like and how would I solve it? Well, I take the same two equations. I use my graphing utility. In this case, we use Desmos. And we type in the first row, y equals 3x plus 4. In the second row, y equals 3x minus 6. And what we end up having is two linear lines, y equals 3x minus 6, and the red is y equals 3x plus 4, that are parallel to each other, which supports our previous answer that we solved algebraically, right? There's no solution. So the graph is also displaying the answer by saying, hey, these two lines will never cross. Therefore, there's no input value you can choose that they share in common. Or, I'm sorry, no input value you choose along the x-axis that they both will have a common output. Okay? Now, let's take in the next step, which is this. But what if, I'm using the algebraic method, but what if I have the equation given to me in this form where 3x plus 4 equals 3x minus 6 and something happens. I change the 4 into a y. Does that change how I solve this problem? I mean, specifically, well, what do I solve for? So go ahead and answer the question below that's underneath this video, and in the second video we'll go over this response.